That's a level of strength really on both sides. I mean, if the shoe had been on the other foot, you know, if the transgressions had been on her side, do you think you would be able to be as forgiving of her as she was of you?
I hope. Again, because I love her the same way. No matter what side, I love her the same way. I pray that I will, because her strength.
And JayZ is exposed for his nefarious past. You're gonna see Beyonce divorce, okay? She may or may not do an interview, but you may their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, oh, the Carters have been separated for some time. They built this beautiful life, blah, 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 blah.
Just when we thought Queen Bey and Hove had finally left the drama behind, boom, the internet explodes with whispers that Beyonce's been spending late nights with her longtime bodyguard, Julius. But wait, is this really just a coincidence? Or is Bey finally playing the same game Jay once did? Or is this just another internet rumor spiraling out of control? Well, that's exactly what we're about to break down. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the story and stay in the loop. Now, let's get into it. Julius is hiding in the corner. So, rumors have been swirling once again that Beyoncé and JayZ's marriage is on thin ice. And while we've heard these whispers before, fans are convinced that something real is happening this time. Why, you ask? Well, Beyoncé has been acting strange lately, and it all seems to have started after JayZ was publicly dragged into Diddy's legal drama. As you all know, JayZ was recently sued for allegedly graping one of Diddy's accusers. And while he did manage to get the lawsuit tossed out, the damage is already done. JayZ's name was splattered all over the headlines for months. And despite Jay not being officially charged with anything, a lot of people are still side-eyeing his close friendship with Diddy. Now, Beyoncé didn't publicly comment on that Jane Doe lawsuit, but we can all probably imagine how she felt about it. Because if there's one thing we know about Beyoncé, it's that she does not play when it comes to her image. For years, she's been carefully crafting how the public sees her. And she's so careful about every move she makes that she even managed to stay completely calm when Solange drop-kicked Jay in that elevator. Beyoncé spent years cultivating this clean-cut image, but how clean-cut can you be when you're married to JayZ? I mean, the man has so many shady allegations attached to his name that it was only a matter of time before something leaked. And after all these years, JayZ still keeps dragging Beyoncé's name into drama she wants nothing to do with. First, it was his cheating scandal and his apology tour, where he tried to convince us that if the shoe were on the other foot and Beyoncé cheated on him, he would be just as forgiving as she was. And then there's the fact that JayZ can't even bring himself to say the words, "my wife," in public, while Beyoncé is out here praising her beautiful husband. Jay got up on that stage last year at the Grammys and referred to Beyoncé as "this young lady."
Hey, my beautiful husband, my beautiful 3 children who are at home watching. I'd like to thank the queer community for your love.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that.
I mean, seriously, have we ever heard Jay say "my wife" or even "my life partner"? And then, on top of all this, there was that whole Diddy scandal and that disturbing lawsuit against Jay and Diddy that dropped just one day before Beyoncé and Blue Ivy were scheduled to walk the red carpet for the premiere of Mufasa, The Lion King. According to insiders, Beyoncé was furious that JayZ didn't handle this lawsuit behind the scenes. Apparently, she wanted him to settle quietly before it even made the news. Because let's be real, whether he was guilty or not, the public scandal alone was enough to damage both his and her reputations. And while Jay may have dodged a full-blown trial, Beyoncé knows that the court of public opinion is a whole other beast. But here's where it gets really messy. Sources are saying Beyoncé isn't just mad, she's getting even. And allegedly, she's been spending a lot of time with her longtime bodyguard Julius, and not just at work. Some sources claim she's even been staying overnight with Julius at a secret rented spot. Now, to be clear, this is all speculation at this point. Let's just say the internet is eating it up. In fact, many fans are actually rooting for Beyoncé to step out on JayZ, with Julius as payback for everything he's put her through over the years. And besides, it's not like Beyoncé and Julius don't have chemistry. story. Fans have been shipping them for literally years and saying how Julius seems way more affectionate with Beyoncé than JayZ ever has. Back in February, a blind item went viral alleging that Beyoncé made out with Julius at the Grammys. Now obviously, there's no proof that Beyoncé and Julius did anything messy at the Grammys. And let's be real, we've never seen Beyoncé having a full-on makeout session, ever, not even with her husband. But fans did notice that when Beyoncé won the Grammy for Album of the Year, Julius couldn't hide his excitement, and he actually broke character for just a second. But OG Beyoncé fans know that these rumors about her and Julius are nothing new. In fact, they've been around for over a decade. All the way back in 2009, Beyoncé and Julius were spotted leaving a hotel, and the tabloids ran wild with speculation because Beyoncé was hiding her mouth while Julius's lips looked like they had traces of lipstick on them. Now fast forward to 2014, and the gossip blogs were again talking about Beyoncé and Julius getting a little too close for comfort. In fact, one insider claimed at the time that Jay even tried to fire Julius over these rumors, but later he changed his mind. But the rumors didn't stop there. In 2016, there was another blind item claiming that Beyoncé was hooking up with her bodyguard and that JayZ was afraid of the guy, which probably didn't help. Fast forward to now, and it looks like Beyoncé herself is adding fuel to these rumors. I mean, why else would she have a track called Bodyguard on her latest album? Even if nothing ever happened between her and Julius, you can't tell me that Beyoncé didn't know what she was doing with this track. She knows that fans have been shipping her with Julius for years, so the fact that she named a song that talks about a secret romance, Bodyguard, is extremely messy. Now, some fans were quick to point out that if you listen to the whole song, it sounds like Beyoncé is actually talking about herself as the bodyguard. But again, Beyoncé knew exactly what she was doing making a song about a bodyguard. Meanwhile, fans also started digging up old clips of Beyoncé and Jay, pointing out how she seems way more relaxed around Julius than she does around Jay.
Julius is hiding in the corner.
When was the last time we saw Bey this carefree and silly around Jay? Exactly. And honestly, can you even blame her? Jay doesn't exactly give off life of the party vibes. And get this, sources close to the situation are now saying that JayZ is losing it over Beyoncé's close bond with Julius. Apparently, Beyoncé is no longer trying to hide how much she enjoys being around Julius. Insiders are saying Jay is panicking because if the public finds out Bey's been allegedly cheating on him this whole time, it's going to be game over for his ego. And let's be real, Jay's pride could never handle the world clowning him the way Bey had to endure his cheating scandal. But now, I want to hear from you. Do you think there's real truth behind the rumors of Beyoncé and Julius? And if there is it finally JayZ's turn to feel what it's like to be on the other side? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back. And if you thought this was messy, wait till you see what's coming next.